See, just like that.
Gotcha. This is the maiden voyage of the 5T coming to Ileana Motor Speedway. Driver Tabatha Bennett out of Clarkston, Michigan, which is a Chicagoland suburb of Detroit.
What?
She's a little nervous, and I think for her first time racing that we should document this.
It's not my first time racing.
First time racing at Ileana Speedway in a new car in front of people she doesn't know, in front of all these people that revere her.
You know, every time you repeat this, you make me more nervous.
Awesome. They're like, oh my God, Tabatha, the awesome video girl, is racing. And they're so pumped up to see you.
They always say that, they're like, you race?
And what's your reply usually?
It's my second year, douche.
You're like, well, I have a car, but... Are you really recording?
Yeah. There's no... Yeah, see, right here, there's this little...
Thing that...
Red guy?
Recording you? Red guy?
It's not recording me because it's pointed at the floor.
We were just going to make a little documentary at the track. I think that'll be good. I'd like you to be able to remember it.
Excellent.
So you got to keep the camera out, like when we're driving to the track.
We're going to record on the way to the track?
Well, like, here we are. Tabatha's fun-filled... Well, it hasn't really been fun, or filled for that matter, but Tabatha's weekend at the Blue Island branch, and she is not very happy with the shower curtain situation. We're going to try to rectify that for next time. And, yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing. So are you excited to race tonight?
Okay.
I'm just asking, are you?
Shut up!
Are you excited or nervous?
I'm not talking to you.
What's wrong with your legs?
You're such an ass.
I'm just asking. If that's a nervous condition, I might have medicine for that. So what's your prediction? You think you're going to do good?
I'm not talking to you.
No prediction?
I'm not talking to you.
What would you be happy with? I mean, if you like finished 5th, would you say, hey, I had a good night?
As long as I'm not last.
That's the only prediction? That's good. I don't think you'll finish last. I think you're going to have to get those legs looked at, though.
Shut up!
You know what's going to happen? You're going to be leading, and you're going to get a cramp in your leg from all this leg movement. And good thing you don't have on those other pants that we were talking about. Because this would be uploaded to a whole different channel. With a different title called Tabatha Airs It Out.
Whatever. Would you stop videotaping me now?
I'm not videotaping you.
Bullshit.
I'm interviewing you.
With a video camera.
For our first ever episode of Short Track News Video. Today's guest, all the way from Michigan, Tabatha Bennett. Tabatha, thanks for being here. Thanks, Steve. What do you want for breakfast tomorrow? So do you normally hold socks when you're being interviewed?
Only when I'm trying not to look at you.
It's hard to come up with a follow-up question to that. That's a nice Raceway Park shirt. Where did you get that?
I got it from this douchebag that won't leave me alone.
Can I see the Raceway Park shirts? Are they pillow?
No.
And are those available for $15 to be bought by the
By
douchebag?
Steve Bechtel? Yes. He will have some at Ileana Speedway today.
You serious? Oh, you're gonna laugh when you see this video, dude. I don't even think you realize how ridiculous you are.
I'm not ridiculous or have theatrics.
There's people on Facebook that beg to differ.
They can go screw themselves.
Alright, so a top 5 and you'd be happy.
As long as I don't finish last, I will be happy. Wait, how many cars are there?
Your heat race will probably be about 10.
Okay, as long as I'm in the top 10. 9. Top 9.
Top 10?
Top 9.
Lofty goals there, girl.
Right, if I say top 10, it sounds better?
Yes.
Okay, but I want top 9, because I don't want to be last.
But top 5 you would be elated?
And I don't want to kill it on the track.
Or spin out?
I could spin out, just not by myself.
Spin out while leading by yourself?
No!
What would be the worst thing that could happen other than finishing last?
I do something stupid.
Oh dear. Have you ever crashed a car in the pits?
No. Not yet.
Not yet. Is that on your list of things to do?
Well, I'm not striving to do it, but you never know. We had a crash in the pits on Thursday.
How did you rip your pants?
It came with a hole. It just got bigger. You're putting this on Facebook, aren't you?
If you would answer a couple questions normal and show me your face, I won't.
I am not showing you my face.
People know it's you.
What? Because my legs?
Shut up, Steve. Just get through the weekend. And then I will see you at Short Track Championships.
Whatever.
Are you still going to do the radio show, though?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, your post last week. We'll see. See you later. Yeah.
Well, if you're not going to do it, can you let me know ahead of time? Really?
And you're like, wow. Wow. I don't know, you were crabby last week.
And who was also?
You? You were crabby first, though.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't even crabby. You were being a douche.
Crabby second.
Everybody thought we were fighting because you were being a butthead on Facebook.
We weren't fighting. I don't think we've ever fought yet.
I'm going to fight you in about 2 seconds if you don't fucking camera away.
I'm looking forward. Not to that fighting, but I'm like looking forward to having like a good fight.
Good fight?
Like an argument. Not like put me in a headlock. Do you have deodorant on?
Yes, I do.
Would you like me to stop taping you?
I don't care. You can't see me anyways. How is it even still recorded?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Does yours cut off after a certain time?
I don't know. I never use it. I have a real camcorder.
Should we sing some more?
Maybe at back.
Next.
Nothing is coming to mind.
All right, we are recording Tabatha Bennett on the way to Indiana Speedway. She's a little bit nervous, I think, just a little. I think she's excited. Maybe not. I could be wrong. So, Tabatha, are you excited to go to the Indiana Speedway?
I'm not talking to you.
It's kind of hard to make a little documentary when you're not talking. Why don't I just let you answer that while we're driving in the middle of a street and with deer driving out in front of your cat? Okay. So, Indiana Speedway, your pure stock debut, first time ever at Indiana Speedway?
Yep.
You looking forward to seeing a bunch of people you normally only see at the Bahamas?
Which way?
Straight.
Yes.
I should have said opposite Daryl.
Huh?
Opposite Daryl.
That makes no sense.
It makes sense. You just got to think about it. You're blonde. 20 minutes from now, you're going to be like, oh, opposite Daryl. Nothing? Alright, well, this documentary so far is sucking balls. So it is 1:47. You are on about 3 hours of sleep, maybe?
I think I got a little more than that.
Okay, went to
4?
bed after 5. No, because you were up at 9 something when I got up, or 10 something.
Yeah, but that call was at like 9:50.
Okay, and you went to bed at 5, like
Something.
30.
Something.
So you got less than, about 4 hours. You're on energy drink number 2. And smiling about it. Have no remorse at all.
But an energy drink? No.
You're going to take a left at this light. So 2 energy drinks. You're sweating in your crevices.
This is one way. Or is that for that
That's
alley?
for the alley. Yeah, this
Creases,
documentary.
not crevices.
You're,
I don't have crevices. I have creases.
you have crevices you didn't even know
Crevices
about.
are like deep.
Sorry, I dropped the camera for a second.
Whatever.
Alright, well, hopefully when we cross the state line and get into Indiana, she will be in a better mood. I seriously fucking doubt it, though. And maybe she'll be a little bit more talkative. But we're going to document this when we get to the racetrack. Her first thoughts of Ileana Speedway, which are going to sound something like, it's not Rockford. It's bad enough Grundy people don't party good. I'm hoping Ileana does.
And Grundy doesn't party.
And so we're going to get some sights and sounds of Ileana, and then we'll be back a little bit later on when she goes off for the first practice. Definitely be wanting to get some footage of her in the car. Don't want to miss that. And can you hear me when I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just good. So, all right, this documentary officially does suck balls. So we're going to be back later. Anything you'd like to say, Tabatha? Do you want to tell everybody how much you love me right now?
I don't love you at all. Good thing is, I own this camera. And all the footage that is on it.
I'm not really liking the sound of that. Well, you're going to want to go right at this light. Anything else?
And Tabatha can no longer videotape any more races because Steve Bechtel broke her fucking camera.
I've seen some of your stuff, so I mean, it's not really that big of a loss. How many wrecks did you get last night? Did you get that Anthony Danta Sontag Jr.
I got Jeff Olson spinning himself out.
Oh. That probably wasn't good. Probably wasn't happy about doing that.
I think it was Jeff Olson.
He did that at Rockford, too.
I don't remember him at Rockford.
At short tracks. He was like running second, I think, and he spun out in front of the whole field by himself.
I talked to him last night. He says, I agree. Those colors are better. It's raining at Dell's Raceway Park.
Sunny and free at Ileana.
See?
Nice.
There we go.
That's his normal routine so far this year.
I think it is.
Are you recording, bro?
Yes, I am.
How come we're making a Tabatha documentary and you're recording me?
Well, because you tried to break my camera.
I didn't try to break your camera. If I wanted to break it, I would have broke it.
You know what?
But I don't want to break it because of my respect for you.
You just whistled when you spoke.
Get in this right lane. We're going to get some Whoppers.
No! My tummy is upset.
Whatever, dude. We have toilet paper at the track.
Does the water smell like rotten eggs like it does at Grundy?
No.
Okay.
And you can even use the one in the tech garage.
What is all this about this tech garage?
Well, I mean, that's like where we hang out at, like me, but you can, because you know me.
It gets more upset.
As we're getting closer.
It like goes through stages of upsetness.
I didn't know upsetness was a word.
I make my own words.
Because that's how you roll.
Yep.
So we are getting close. We are at the People's Bank.
People's
First
Bank?
Midwest. This is where I bank at, but obviously I'm not the Indiana
You drive
branch.
this far?
No, there's more than one. And Mama, if you're watching this, Tabatha's going to do very good tonight. I got a feeling. And if she doesn't do good, I really had nothing to do with this. So you might want to talk to Phil Sally.
Did he get made fun of for his name?
I don't know. He's a Sally. We just blame everything on Phil Sally.
Why?
I don't know. There's this kid, he's a dork. He's totally retarded. And he's on Craigslist looking for free cars. So these two guys that know him were fucking with him, started texting
That's
him.
not very nice.
Saying, well, no, this kid has issues.
Maybe he can't help his issues.
So they were making fun of him about the car, saying, I got a 2006 Honda you can have. And he's like, sweet. And they're like, really? Right, sorry.
Way to tell me directions.
And then right, and then pull into the speedway.
Isn't the speedway left?
Turn right, I said.
And then you said, and then right.
And then
Left. Right here.
I'm kind of parked behind this guy. Those are all like handicap spots, I think. Which I have full faith in your handicap walking. Anyways, long story short, they found out they were fucking with them. All right.
Really bad.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Occasionally I got some good ones. So we are not recording her eating. It just happens to be she's eating, but we're pulling in close to the
She didn't put mustard on my burger.
Ileana Motor Speedway. Tabatha stopped at Burger King. What did she say? Either way, your boobs are going to hit you in the face wearing a sports bra?
Yeah.
So Tabatha is making new friends, girlfriends too. It wasn't even a guy, although the guy was checking you out too behind the counter.
She was giving me dirty looks.
Because you said something. I forgot what you said.
Kept grabbing my boobs.
Yes, she was fondling her breasts seductively at a Burger King, and that really can only mean one thing. And now she's eating her burger. She's a fan of beef. And we are getting ready to pull into the Indiana Motor Speedway, and we want her first impressions of it. I think her first impression is, God damn, thank God we're here. Because Bechtel has taken me through every back road. We've passed 17 hotels and 27 churches.
Uh-huh.
So people fuck, and then they go pray about it. You're going to want to slow down here. And we're going to be turning right very soon. You're going to want to slow down more. And then we are going to be turning right.
Like a real sign?
This is Rock. Dude, didn't you hear us talking about Ileana?
Oh, the trees let go? Woo.
Here's her first thoughts.
That's a really ghetto sign, by the way.
That's her first thoughts of the Ileana Speedway.
Is there anybody even here?
Not yet, because we're not open yet.
Oh.
She's loving the crowd.
What is that building?
That was just like a little caretaker's house. I think that was with the property.
Did he die?
I don't know. He might still live there for all I know.
It looks really creepy.
Oh, it's old.
Like it would belong in a horror movie.
Did you say horror or horror?
Both.
Nice. They don't make enough horror movies.
I know,
I think those would sell. As you can tell, there's already people here in line because for some reason they like to be here an hour before the gates open.
Oh,
they're race car drivers, yeah.
Is that where I'm going?
Yes.
Who's that?
Some girl that works here. All right, we're going to stop recording because we're getting ready to pull up to the gate, but we will definitely be back. Well, we are at Indiana Speedway. Tabatha is doing a pre-race routine to maybe get in the mood. She is going to be going out soon for her first practice. The car was brought out on the first practice by somebody else. They made some changes. She finally got to see the track, see the division. Tabatha, what are your thoughts right now after the first practice? She doesn't have much to say. That's okay. And I think she's actually breaking her shoes in. I'm not sure. This must be a Rockford thing. She is smiling. So I think that might be good. I'm not sure. I just did. Anything to say at all? No? Well, hopefully she has more to say later. She's a woman of very few words. You'll also notice, I don't know if I can zoom in, she did not shave her armpits today. So that's maybe if she wins today, that'll be her new pre-race ritual. She won't shave every Wednesday. So this isn't as much fun as I thought it would be. She's not going to breathe right now, so we're going to let you go and we'll talk to you later.
A lot of smoke coming out of that 22 heading down the back straightaway. Looks like he's got some tire rub in the corners.
So your first thoughts, how was it? Huh?
I suck.
You don't suck. It took like 15 laps for that other 74 to get around you, and she won a heat race last week. How do you like the track? Other than sucking, how do you like it?
I felt like I've got flesh.
Because the right rear tire wants to come off the ground. Or the left rear tire. It didn't die. You didn't hit nothing.
I'm not afraid of it.
Well, you did good. You look like you just did 300 laps out there. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Is that all that matters? Do you want me to stop recording you?
Yes.
You told me to record you.
No, I didn't.
You have many mood swings, and I don't like any of them. I'm just going to record you getting out of the car now. See you lift those beefy thighs out of this car.
Tabatha on the floor with the 52 team. Well, there's a winner's race field, so those people down in the grandstand.
Get you all nervous.
Guys, you can buy a ticket, you can't even get in trouble with your life. Just tell her that you're buying a ticket. That's all you're interested in. Start making it too wide there in turn 2 and they head down the back strips. Starting to sort things out.
I was probably thinking this is way too easy.
Great movement, makes the one. Grabs that lead at the start finish line there. 70 moving into that number 1 spot. They're going to the race leader. Started all the way back in the 4th row. He's up in that 2nd position now. There's Wilson running 4th in the number 74. Still a race leader at number 70. Wilson in that 4th spot, number 74, trying to make something happen. Leader number 7 in the back straightaway now.